Testing microphone 1, 2. Hey everybody, how's it going? Biff back with you again this morning, Thursday, January 22nd. And here it is about 10:10. And that, if I'm not mistaken, is pretty close to what the temperature is. Actually, the temperature is 29 right now. This morning it was, at one point it was 15, but it felt like 7, I think it was, because there was a light wind blowing. And then I got to remember tonight to keep my water running in my pipes. So, how's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning. Let's see, where are we? We are on no drop frames, almost 13K BPS, 2 minutes of uptime, going on 3, quickly going on 3. And I think everything sounds and looks good. Check this out over here. There we go. There. That should do it. I think the mic is set okay. It is. It might be a little bit loud. And let's get moving. Let's get moving with some Football Manager, continuing the season. The season's already started. I think we played like 5 or 6 games, and we're about where I think we should be, about mid-table is what the board wants, and that's about where it looks like where we are. So we're going to check out Steam Exploration Queue. Blade Song, out now in early access, the ultimate sword making game. Interesting. Lort, action roguelike, duel. Virtual co-working. Broom Sweeper. Holo versus Robo. Blightstone. That's it. That's it. That's all there is. Let's see though. Is there any deal? Let's see. Looks like the same as was yesterday. And looks like the sales are over for another year. Although Astroneer is at 70% off. Rise of Industry 2 is at 66% off. Mars First Logistics is at 45% off. Those are all of those. And Now there was some updates to see Dyson Sphere has an update. Victoria 3 Going Medieval has an update, and Foundry has a big update. So yesterday I got the achievement record signing. We broke our club's record transfer fee spent on a player. That was on Manser. Actually, that was 2 days ago that I got that achievement. So, but I think I overspent on him. The board thinks I overspent on him. And the board's they're probably right a little bit. I think I was taken in a little bit by his star rating. I think coming into our team that's now in the National League that now has some better players than we had last year. So his star rating went down a little bit. So what are you going to do? So I think what I'm going to do is a couple of things. First, I have to go into budgets. I think I have to adjust my scouting budget. How much have we spent so far? Okay, we've only spent half of it. I think I'm going to bring my my scouting range down. Well, surrounding divisions I think is okay. I might have to up my wage budget a little bit to do that. The other thing I want to look at is tactics versus who we're playing. Our last game, I was probably kind of hard on my team. Because we had a highly rotated squad. As far as our strikers went. Yeah, because we started with Dolan. I forget who it was. Woking is 16th. So Woking is about where we're supposed to be. I want to look and see what our So I did rest some of the players last time. Yeah, I rested Jay, Young, Dyer, Sonny, Denzi, Uriah. I did rest a lot of players last time. Bradshaw's a starter, Welch is a starter, Manser's a starter. So I rested a lot of players because I'm playing against. So this is basically my second team. And they played okay. It was a draw against a team that is also supposed to be mid-table. If you think about number, They're supposed to finish, they're at 14th right now, and they're supposed to finish, who was it that we were playing? Woking, 16th. So we played pretty much a rotated squad, completely rotated, versus a team that's supposed to be finishing 16th, and we drew. We drew with them. So I'm okay with that. And I really should have thought about that, I think, before I responded to the team. We did okay. We did okay. We held our own against them. But now going into this next game, we're going to be picking our number 1 team. Be picking our best 11. We're going to be pick rolls in possession, pick rolls out of possession. Yeah, Jay wants to be an inside winger. Young wants to be an inside forward, but he wants to play on the left. Welch wants to be an attacking midfielder, but he wants to... See, I don't get Welch's thing here, because he says play him in his preferred position as an attacking midfielder in a channel midfielder role. So he's playing as an attacking midfielder. In a channel midfielder role, right? This is how you do that. Yeah, role ability. But it says that he's wasn't happy with that, or that he's still poor. I got to improve the club's first team coaching staff. But I've got a year to do that, basically. But yeah, so I'm picking him as an attacking midfielder in a channel midfielder role, and he's not happy. And I think I've done that in all of our games so far. Yeah, our goal differential is not good, because we got beat what? We got beat 4-0 by Totten. So otherwise they've all been like 1-goal games. And Totten is predicted to be 6th. And their guy, we just couldn't stop Soar. He's like one of their best players. This guy right here, Ruben Soares Jr. Could not stop him. What if I should try to get him away? Try to lure him away from Totten. He can play striker, he can play on the left, he can play on the right. I mean, we saw how good he is. He's really good. Of course, it could have been a one-off. 3 games, 1 is a sub. The 2 goals he got were against us, so he's played in 3 games with no goals. Or 2 games with no goals. But his rating is really good. Created 5 chances. With his expected XG is half a goal a game. Yeah. He's definitely on our radar, because he was pretty much a one-man wrecking crew when it came to us. So let's see. We've got my players that are going to be playing. A couple of them are tired. And I noticed also, I was watching yesterday, I was watching someone. They didn't rest their goalie after games. He only rested the outfield players. So I think what I'm going to do is and do, so these guys are rested. You do Barrett, Ice Cream, Menzie, Charlie O'Connell. JJ didn't play in that last game. Sonny, you can rest a day. Rest, 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 and rest. But he didn't rest his goalkeepers, which really don't have to because their conditioning is fine. So do I want to do this now, or do I want them to have their I want them to have their recovery and match review, and then I'll rest them here. Let's see how it pans out. But that means that in a week, a regular week, we don't have to rest the goalkeeper. We can do some goalkeeping stuff here. All eyes on Armstrong. What did he do? He was the player of the week. He scored, right? Scored 1 goal. I think I got my fullbacks covered. I just got I just got Menzie. Menzie's better in his technicals. Ben is better on his Menzie's on 1.4 a week. I just viewed Menzie. I guess it doesn't count in this screen. Actually, he's better. Ben is better. So what's my he is a loanee. There's another loanee. He can play in defensive midfielder. So can he. He cannot. So I think we're going to pass on this guy. It'd be a superb signing. Let's go back to our squad. He's got great potential ability, but he is only a loanee. He's only 20 years old. He's 25. He is 3.5 star potential, but he would be ours. I've got 2 good ones now. I think I'm going to pass on him. I'll delay it for now. We scored none of our 7 shots attempted from outside the penalty area. We struggled to make inroads into attacking areas from the left, with just 13 of our 82 entries into the attacking third of the pitch coming from there. Even though our assistant manager, Mike, who has got a Continental Pro license, said we should attack from the left. We've disappointingly converted just 1 of our 29 touches into a goal in the opposition's penalty area. Well, 29 touches in the penalty area, just 1 goal. Of course, like I said, we were playing a completely rotated team. Danny Rose is 32 years old. No, we're not going to buy a 32-year-old. Sunny Go Fish. It says his form deserves recognition. Let's see. His recent form is what? A 7.5. He against Woking, he's a 7.5. Okay. Well, let's praise him for that. He does not like, and what is his, he's a balanced personality. He's not balanced. I think in spite of him getting like really tired during matches, I've taken him off 1 time and he got very upset. Hey, Blessed, how's it going? Never sign a new player's potential ability is the same league that I'm playing in. No? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense to sign him if his potential ability is in the league that you're playing in. Only signed if your scout said League 1 or Championship. Some of them weren't fully scouted and were League 2, but I don't mind that so much. And then I would just never sign a League 2 potential if I was playing in League 2. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to do that. Because as soon as you get up to League 1, unless it's maybe a loan and maybe somebody is like a good League 2 player and you're in League 2 and you need somebody to kind of fill in that spot. But yeah, otherwise, long term, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, so I'm okay with this because with these key findings, because we played a highly rotated team, and yeah, so I'm okay with that. Mentoring units, general characters had a positive, squad's general characters, positive effect. Good. Progressing well in training, respect from players for time at the club, that's me. Latest ability review. Quite the same player over the last 6 months, whereas he once the leading Enterprise North-South right back, Now he's probably at Enterprise North South Star at best. I think we might have him on the loan list, actually. Okay, let's go to look at right backs now. Right side. Got Denzel, we got Barrett can play over there. Manser can play there. We don't have a dedicated backup right back. We have players that can play there, but Manser's a midfielder. Worthington's a midfielder defender. Connor Barrett's a defender. So we do need a let's see, position natural left. Now we're gonna go natural right. How's it going, Blessed? Hope things are well. Jai Semenyo. Let's see. He's 23-19. He is with Ipswich. Tyler Golden's a free agent. He'd be a terrific signing. He's 26. Junior Robinson's only 22. He's 3.5 stars right now. He'd be a terrific signing. He can only play on the right, though. Have to train him to play on the left, I guess. Yeah, me too. Thanks. Hey, I was gonna ask you because about training players for different positions, because I remember in 24 I was training. I had a right winger. It may have been Jordan Young, and I wanted to train him to play as striker. But when I was training to play him as striker, it said that he was losing some of his ability at right wing. And I didn't want that to happen, so I stopped training him. So I'm wondering, how does that work? They like forget how to play the position that they were playing? I should probably go here if I want to sort. Go to sort by payback. Junior Robinson. Brennan, Declan Rose. I wonder, he's still a 2. He played for us last year. Yeah. Well, this guy's just like, he's just full out potentially a 5-star. And we have extensive knowledge of him. Hi, Josh. Wow, look where he can play. He can play all across the back. How tall is he? 6'1"? Pretty good pace. Very speedy. Attacking, not so much. Oh, okay. When the stat says losing in the other position, okay. "95% of the time you assign the player's training to a position where they enjoy or that is bright green." Okay. 5% of the time you assign a player to a dark green position, one that they aren't natural at. So it's best to try to train them if you want to train them into a different position, to train them into one where at least they're natural. I mean, like right here, wing back. So maybe you just kind of keep an eye on what the coaching staff is telling you in the messages. And if they say a player has reached their potential at that position, like here, then pull back on it. Okay. That sounds good. He's very aggressive, though. Ads are in, but my first ads, I've only been here for a half an hour. I just usually sit through them. So this guy's going to be good, though. That's for sure. Who's he wanted by? Tranmere? He is Skybet Championship player. Wow. Leading Enterprise National. You want to promote or attempt promotion each season, right? You're always shooting for promotion. Cannon fodder. Right, I understand that. We get promoted, then, half of these guys, at least the backups, it's potential that the starters will become backups and you'll have new starters. And the backups you have now will just be cast-offs. Let's make an offer for this guy. Now, see right here, I don't think I want to do another loan. I'm currently using 4 loans. So I could make an offer for him. I just go low ball, right? 24. Let's just go with what they want. They want his transfer value is considered this. Let's just make that offer. So let's just go with him. What day is it? Wednesday? Was I supposed to rest some players? I think so. Let's see. I gotta go back to calendar training. Yeah, so we want to rest. First, we want to look and see how they're doing. Look and see how they're doing. So if I pick my Young wants to play over here. Mm-hmm. 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 Young wants to be an inside forward. Jay wants to be an inside wing. And you want to be a channel midfielder. Let me ask you about this. if you got a second. Squad promises fell Welch, and you might just say, just ignore it. But anyways, it says play him in his preferred position as an attacking midfielder in a channel midfielder role. And right now, that's what I've been doing. And right now, it says that I'm doing it poorly. But if you look over here, I'm playing him as an attacking midfielder and as a channel midfielder. Right. Scouting new players to sign rather than letting scouting staff tell me about the players. Your favorite part of the game. With the staff or with the promises? Right here. Yeah, my progress on that is poor, but this is what I'm doing. He's telling me play him in his preferred position as a channel midfielder. And so this is what I've been doing when he plays, and he pretty much plays every match. Attacking midfielder as a channel midfielder. And it says I'm doing it poorly. So I don't get it. So maybe just wait. Maybe I don't have a big enough sample size for that. Okay. So I don't have a big enough sample size yet for him to decide whether I'm doing it right or wrong or whatever. Let's see. So I got my best. I'm gonna play Dyer because of this right here. So Maz we can change out here for one of my defenders. Who can come in? Jay would come over. Jay would come over here. Low Everton can play in there. Tabor is my backup for Sonny Go Fish. I don't think I need Freeman in the side. Bradshaw's a replacement for him. Barrett can come in for most of the back line. O'Connell is a defensive midfielder. Ah. These guys are still tired. So I think I still got to give them a couple days off. Yeah, I need to give them a couple days off. I think what I'm going to do here, though, is like I was saying, I want to so transition press we have this week twice. So okay, we're gonna put the match tactics over here. And then over here, we're going to do a chance creation. And then over here, I want to do, we already have a transition press over here. And I don't want to do an overall right before a match. Yeah, I don't want to do an overall right before a match. We're just going to rest. But what I do want to do is make this a set piece thing. That's what I was doing last year. And then I want to make this a goalkeeping thing. Match tactics. Match focus. Is this going to be enough rest? Maybe take the endurance off. And we'll see. But like I said, I do want to rest. I want to rest the players in the squad that played in the last game. I have to be more selective with this because like I saw somebody streaming yesterday and they were not resting their goalkeepers after matches because you don't have to. That's why I have that goalkeeping done. That's why I have the goalkeeping training. On Monday after a match, well, after the recovery, so the goalkeepers can get that work in while I rest my other players. Even using him one time outside his preferred potential roles will hurt that progress meter. Okay. Yeah, I just have to remember if I come over here and I select pick roles to make sure that he always gets set back to channel midfielder. Let's see. Sutton United scouting report. Yeah, once those 158 days are done, I can use them wherever I want to. Okay, let's go to tactics. Let's go to opposition instructions. Apply all advice. They're doing a big man, little man. Yeah, pretty much. Kane, you are pretty strong. Heading 11, jumping reach 13. You are the top goal scorer. So let's trigger a press when the ball comes into you. And we're going to tackle Charlie. Yeah, we're going to tackle you because you are not very big. You're probably really quick though, aren't you? Oh yeah, you are very quick. Jack. Let's see, Adam. 5'11", not strong at all. We'll tackle you. Lewis. 5'9", not strong. We'll tackle you. Aaron. We can also tackle you. Weaker foot. Six 6'2", 6 foot, 6'3". And Jack is 6 foot. First touch is a 9. Passing, punching. Pretty good at handling. Try to play through. Let's do both flanks this time. Play for set pieces. You know, it's interesting because at the end of last year, we got promoted. We scored 6 corners all year. And I think the team that scored the most in the division was like 8. So, but I guess, you know, set pieces also include free kicks and stuff like that too. So let's go back to our high press. Well, no, let's go to mid block because this is Sutton, and they are 3rd in the division. We're scoring 0.6 goals per game. Last year we averaged 2.5. Oh no, no. It's been crashing once a day when I play. It's been crashing once a day. Very frustrating. I mean, it's almost like after everything you do, you want to save it. So the first thing I want to do before I forget is I want to look at that right side wing back. That's what I should have done. I should have, after they made an offer to me of 24K transfer offer, that's when I should have saved it, right after that. Oh, brother. Yeah, it's been crashing once a session. Been crashing once a session. Yep. So what was this guy's name? I don't remember now. I don't remember. I remember he was like a full 5-star potential, right? Yeah, it was this guy, 24K. Make an offer. Okay, now save. Alrighty then. Where were we? I don't remember. want Dyer in here. Kind of want Thompson, because I want to be developing him. This guy's a loanee, Evans. I don't remember what promises I made to him, if any, when he came in. I think I'm going to play Thompson. So I like to organize my guys by, here's my striker. Here's a forward. Another forward. It's my left back. It's a midfielder. And defender. What's his deal? Your current deal is what? Oh, is he on month to month? I think I put him on month to month because he just wants too much money, and I've got plenty of wingers. So that's why I think he's unhappy. What else did I do? I'm going to look at, oh, I just did the training, didn't I? Yeah, so down here, I don't want to do transition press twice. I can do general goalkeeping. I want to do set piece routines here. This we're going to do chance creation instead of match tactics. See, they want to run a match practice here too. I don't want to run a match practice in the middle of the week. I want my guys to rest. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We already saw this. Luke Armstrong. Okay, we are looking at him. Key findings, we already went over that. Danny Rose, development advice. Ben Brooks, we're going to delay that one. I don't think I'm going to sign him. Oh, we need to set our opposition instructions. Kane, you're the always Kane, I think you're pretty strong, right? You're the strong one? Yeah. So we'll tackle you easy. We won't even tackle you because I don't want to get a red card. Try to in a penalty tackle you in the try to tackle you in the box. And so Sam, you are 11 marking. Dyer, you are 12 marking. So Dyer, we're going to ask you to mark Kane Hemmings. That's correct. The game knew. I have you mark who? Brandon Joku? Is that the smaller guy? Okay. I think I'd rather have one of my midfielders mark him. 11. I think we'll just have you do it then. Ice. Yeah, we'll have you do it. Okay, 4 strength. I'm gonna tackle you. 8 strength. We're gonna tackle you. And Lewis. Already did you. Aaron. And we can still tackle you. Hayden, you are the most assists with 1. Show you onto your weaker foot, I guess. Most dribbles. Dylan De Silva. I think he played for us. I think he played for us in 24. Interesting. Okay, so I just said all that. I don't want to have to set all that again, so I'm going to save the game again. There's going to be a lot of game saving because the game, like I said, the game's been crashing regularly on me now, at least once a session. So I do not want to Low Everton injured. What's today? Thursday? Did I do the training thing right? No, I didn't. So I got to rest him tomorrow. See that I was going to rest him today also. So the game crashing has kind of thrown me off. That's frustrating. So he might be out for the game. Wow, chance can see it every 29 minutes. I think we're going to change this to, you guessed it, chance creation and chance conversion. If they're giving up chances that often, I want to take advantage of that. This guy's going to be hard to break down. Flat back 7. But they concede a chance every 29 minutes. We just have to finish. So we probably want to do low crosses. I'm still trying to figure out how to read this. They give up the most goals right before, right after halftime. And then they score the most goals the first 15 minutes, the last 15 minutes. So the last 15 minutes, we have to tighten up our defense. So I'm still trying to figure out how to read this. Is this where they're scoring from? Like this would be the penalty box? They're scoring from like close to the penalty spot? Or here? They're scoring from right in front of goal and close to the penalty spot. And then they're conceding in the same area. Okay, so this is the 18-yard box maybe? And then this is outside the box. So we definitely want to work the ball into the box. And we want to discourage long shots, though we know that really doesn't work. Let's pass to feet. Oh, I changed this too, right? I want it to go on both flanks. Try to play through the press. I'm going to do low crosses. This often. I don't know if we want to play for set pieces. We're going to do the mid block, I think. And maybe drop off more. Because I don't want them getting behind us. I want them getting behind us. Another save. He scored one set piece goal. This is interesting because I don't see. Oh, these are only the teams that have scored a set piece goal. Okay. When we are first to the ball, it happens mostly in the far post area. Yeah. Crosses from set pieces per game, 5.4. Sutton, 6. So maybe we do play for set pieces. They lack good corner taking. They're not the strongest, can be out muscled. Hmm. .64 per 90 minutes. Kane Hemmings. 2.5 shots per minute. Um, 1.2 goals per game. They're calling him a center back. I want him for a right back, for a wing back. They want 120,000 for him. Two installments. So they want 63 up front and then two installments of. He's a regular starter. I think we go back to the drawing board. He's very good, but that's a little too pricey for us. We have minimal knowledge on Tim or Trey. He's only on the right side. Max Bardell. He can also play. Not very fast, though. I mean, he might be if we can scout him. He'd only be 2.5 stars, though. What was that thing? Early signs of a good signing for the future. What future? A future in this division or a future in League Two? So on the right-hand side, ad start in 20 minutes. Trey, pretty fast. Passing's not great. Crossing's okay. Archie, kind of the same. Junior, Ty Golden. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. Minimal knowledge. How about offering him a trial? And then putting him on he's on our short list, okay. Let's save it. Because I don't want to forget that I offered him a trial. Unfortunately, he won't be able to play. He could play for the under 18s, right? Can I assign a scout to scout him while he's on trial? I guess not, huh? Coach report. Right, scout him. Scouts, do something. Team selection advice. Okay, let's go over here and say we want Thompson in. Looks like this is my starters. That's what I want to start with right away. Matt J. He wants me to flip these around. But remember, Mike, I told you, Young wants to play on the left. You want me to play cautious. Nope. Play with a cautious mentality. Opposition won't play we should push up with a much higher defensive line here because the opposition are unlikely to play a direct style. We can therefore compress the space. Okay, do that. They concede most chances from the halfway line, so we should shoot from the halfway line. Down the right side. Let's do both sides. And you know what really would be good? A heat map. So I can see where they concentrate. So bring the heat map back, please. Need a cautious defensive mentality. Make sure we switch on every time we lose the ball. A lower line of engagement. Oh, you just told me to play. Yeah, you told me to play a higher line of engagement. Sure. Shooting on sight would result in vastly improved goals to touches ratio in the opposition's penalty area. Well, I'll tell you what, if shooting on sight is only inside the penalty area, I might do that. These guys don't need to be encouraged to shoot on sight. They don't. I've learned my lesson. From now on, I only praise players for their training if they're above an 8. Because I've gotten burned. Players get mad at me for praising them for being too good. Come on. I'll try to improve. What do you mean you try to improve? You better improve or I'll end your loan. Right. I've not been good enough. You're right. You haven't been good enough. I'm telling you, you haven't been good enough. Make up for it, Daniel. Callum, you're the one that's on a month-to-month contract. You're the one that's on the month-to-month contract. Do you want to stay with the club or do you want to leave? Because I can work it out both ways. Oh yeah, so oh, I didn't have him play. Darn it. Maybe next game. Sutton United seek loan deal for Dobbs. All right, let's see. He is ineligible. All right, so this is our team. Pretty sure. We've got Jay can come inside. Could have maybe have Hayfield. Hayfield can only play down the center though. Worthington's being left out in the cold a little bit because he's not as good as O'Connell. Okay, so that's our bench. We're playing positive mentality. See if there's any additional instructions in the opposition. Nope. So we are playing with Thompson in goal, Moswe, Ice Cream, Dyer, and Denzi across the back. JJ and Manser in midfield. Young, Welch, Jay backing up Sonny Gofish, who scored in our last game, I believe. Has he scored in our last game? He has 1 goal so far. We've only scored 2 goals, I guess, this season. Hayfield, we scored 3. Hayfield scored. So our guys are pretty much full overall physical condition. Well, that's interesting. Look at this. They've got a tooltip there. What? Well, they've got tooltips over here. No, this is old, new. All right, let's go to match. Should have played that guy in the under 18 so I could see him a little bit more. Add start in 10 minutes. Always mark him tightly. We'll do that. Address the team. I want to be impressed. Impress me. Seem pleased. Listen keenly. Appeared interested. Let's see if there's any new instructions for the opposition. Nope. Weird. Just weird. I mean, here's what I would do. Here's what I would do if I was SI. I'd have somebody be playing this game 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and taking notes. Why do we have the X in the upper right corner of the screen if the only thing I do when I click, only thing that happens when I click on it is that the X disappears and nothing else happens? Why? And actually giving suggestions. Have a UI or a backup UI developer playing the game and going through the interface 8 hours a day. That would be my job. Hired, SI, hired. We just had an XG. Nice. We stole the ball. Nice pass. Sonny gives it across to Maswi. What can Maswi do? Nice pass. Young's coming in. It's coming in. There it is. There it is. Oh, boy. Was he onside? Was he onside? Here he comes. Eccleston is here, playing him onside. Was that deflected? It was deflected off the... We'll take it. We will take it. Gander Green Lane. That's a strong wind. Oh, Young. Look at the position he's in. You can do it, Jordan. Oh, hit the post. Hit the post. Oh, man. That's a great attempt. We've got 0.92 XG, 5 shots on target. That's what I want to see. I want to see a lot of shots on target. Thompson comes out with the ball. The Iyer brothers. And we give up the ball. Maswi's. Oh, that's not what we wanted to see. Who's supposed to be marking him? I think, and also, aren't we supposed to be, yeah, I think Dreyer is supposed to be marking him. Aren't we supposed to be dropping off? Oh, see, I thought I said this to drop off more, so they couldn't get behind us. What other instructions didn't get saved? Okay. Low crosses. Work the ball in the box. And then also it was defensive line, right? Yeah, we're playing a lower defensive line. Okay. Well, Thompson didn't really have a chance at that one. That wasn't his fault. Encourage. Is Maswi nervous? Looks like he's nervous, huh? How many long shots? Only 2 of 9. Wow, that's only 20%. Got to be happy with that. Be nice to know how many of the long shots were part of your on-target shots. I don't know if there's a way to find that. 6 corners. They're winning. They're beating us on headers. So I wonder if we should play for set pieces. Keep the ball in play. Okay, we are beating them on... They're having to take 18 passes before a defensive action from us. We're only having to take 12. Or actually, they are beating us. So they are breaking our press down better than we're breaking down their press. Look at this. 6.86, 6.87. Very evenly matched game. Which is, since Sutton was predicted to be like 3rd in the league at the beginning of the season, we're holding our own, but we'd like to win the game, of course. So they had the momentum. Towards the end, they had the momentum. I think maybe we try to play through, we try to bypass the press since they're actually I think we're not going to play for set pieces. Try to keep the ball in play. I mean, if we get a set piece, that's fine, but why are we doing invite crosses? Because they're not very good at heading, I think it said. Come on, boys. Do we want to go attacking? What's up with Denzel? Is he injured? Oh, just not having a good game, I guess. So he's having a good game. Is this just going to be a draw? Welch is not having a great game. So let's bring on Low Everton can come on. Maswi? Mosby's a 6'4", 5". He's tired. Let's bring Bradshaw on. Why are we playing you as a fullback? How much is a wingback? Maybe that's why he was frustrated. That's what the that's what the role, when you set the roles, it sets this side to be a fullback. And who else? We'll wait and see who else. Here we go. Young takes the ball. Young gets the ball back in. And Sonny Go Fish scores if he's onside. Here's Sonny coming in right over here. He's played onside, I think, by Mueller over here. Okay, let's see. 78th minute. Now, who's really tired? He's pleased, but he's really tired. But he gets mad if I sub him out. Jay's really tired. Who could I bring on for Jay? I could bring Young over here. I could bring I could bring Jay off and bring on Freeman as an inside wing. Sonny, how are you doing? Calm. You're on an 8-2-3. Low Everton. See, it seems like Denzi, I was playing him as a fullback because that's the role that was picked for the Gegenpress, but he's a wingback. And so when I switched him, it seems like he kind of perked up and his conditioning stopped dropping. I don't know why. Mansour, you can come off. Put O'Connell in there. You're a box-to-box midfielder also. Okay, we're going to put you as a defensive midfielder. I don't want to take Sonny off. Because Sonny's playing pretty good. But, I mean, he is kind of tired. Do I have anybody that come in for Dempsey? No, Barrett. Let's put Barrett on. Even though Denzi's Denzi is a 3-star. We'll keep one in our pocket then, I guess. We've got deserved XG. And we got a 2-1 win. "12 shots, 2 were long." Wow. That is a total win right there. That is a complete win. When we have 12 shots and we only have 2 long shots, that is a win. We won the game right there. We had 6 on target. Be nice to see how many of those long shots were on target. We were equal to our XG. We won 30 of 80 headers. Tackles, fouls, yellow cards, red cards, possession, distance covered. What was our OOPDA? They broke our press better than we broke their press. Looks like we had we only had 12 passes before they performed the defensive action. They had almost 19. They took 10 long shots. See, that's what killed them. 10 of their 15 shots were long shots. They outpassed us, out final third us, out progressed us. Ball share was 50-50. Wow. So it looks like they completed their passes quicker and shorter, and that's probably because we went to a more direct route, playing over the press. It'd be nice if you could see first half stats and end of game stats. Sonny had a great game. Young had a great game. That was my main scoring partnership last year. Fish and Young. Where are we? We move up to 9th. 10 points. We did get a goal back as far as goal differential goes. That was good. I think I was left with one. I probably should have made one more substitution. Oh, you know what? I missed my last break. So I'm going to take one now. I'm just going to take a quick break because I missed my last ad break. So I just need to get up and walk around a little bit. So I will be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, I'm back. Thank you for just letting me take a quick break. So what's the first thing we do when we get back? We save the game. We save the game. Torquay fortunate to beat Sutton. The match saw an intriguing clash of styles as Ross El Soul's fluid counter-attack approach overcame a Sutton United team favoring a control possession system. Above all expectations, you guys predicted me, the media predicted me to come in 7th. Yeah, you actually 6th. Okay, let's go back to messages. Praise Sonny for his superb in front of goal. So what, he has 3 goals now? Five appearances, 3 goals. 7.26 average rating. 8 key passes. 3 chances created. So 86% passing percentage, goals, assists, XG. So that means he's had 3 shots, right? 3 goals on 3 shots. That's why that would be oh no, that's so yeah, it seems like it would be, but anyways, 3 shots would be 3 XG would be that his expected goals for 3 goals. So it seems like he's only taken 3 shots, right? Not sure. All right, so we are on Saturday. Our next game is next Saturday against Altrincham. 24th, they're in the bottom of the league. Now you can see here what we did: chance creation, chance conversion. So I want my guys, I need to rest my guys, set my rest tomorrow for Monday, maybe Tuesday also. So Sunday. So I need to rest these guys for either 1 or 2 days. What's my fixture list look like after that? Okay, so then we got a full week here. So I think maybe rest them 2 days here, rest them 1 day here, and then rest them this day. So here we're going to put in a we're going to put a goalkeeping in here. I think I might rest them 2 days. Might rest them here and here. Because we got our set piece routines here. We've got our chance creation and conversion here. Maybe just 1 day. Because it's a week before the next match. And they've had a recovery here. They've had a light match review and like bowling, darts, pool, billiards, what's snooker? Snooker. They played some snooker. So they've rested pretty much today. So I think just 1 more day of rest here. It's going to be for you guys. Finn Welch, you can take a day off. Well, I guess if I'm not going to give you guys a day off, then Finn Welch doesn't need a day off either. He's at 100%. Conceded none of the 8 shots attempted from outside the penalty area, allowing the opposition to have a good shots to touches ratio in our penalty area, but ours is pretty good in their area. We turned 86 entries into the final third into just 4 shots on goal. Why? We regained possession well in central areas of our own third of the pitch, despite often losing it. Okay. So maybe we need to go outside. We scored from 2 of 9 shots attempted from inside the penalty area. So this is something I need to do. I need to focus more on off the ball, what we actually do. 62 clear-cut chances against. They're scoring. They do concede long shots. Oh, powerful shot. Powerful shot. They've given up 3 penalties already. Given up a free kick. They've given up 5 headers. So maybe we do go for a Maybe we play for set pieces. Try to play through. We can play through this press, work the ball into the box. We'll see how it goes. I think what I'm going to do is we'll just leave that there. Do. Oh, we removed him from the not interested list. Okay. Yep. We already signed him. We should keep him off that list. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? What do they look like as far as is getting enough rest? They're resting today. Kevin, we don't need a right back, Kevin. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to have to cancel this. They always want me to change the captains. What's Charlie O'Connell's penalty taking at? 12? Okay, sure. Player trait alterations. Okay. Mentoring unit. Mostly suitable mentoring unit for player. Okay, I had the mentoring group. Make any unfit players available under 18s. No. Recruitment focus update. We got some big news coming in. Financial update, overall balance. How come we're spending so much money? Our goals went up 0.2 per game. Our non-penalty XG is way better than our goals. That's why I have us doing the chance conversion. He's with Tamworth. Altrincham. Is Charlie healthy yet? Nope. Expected return in 12 days to 3 weeks. I loaned this guy to Gloucester with a broken toe, and they still took him. I think they're paying most of his salary. So again, SI, could we have it where if we click on this, it takes us to the team of the week, not to the player of the season, and then we have to do the drop down thing? That would be nice. Sonny is in the team of the week, and so is Jordan Young. Oh, we're back to player of the season. Wait a second. Oh, National League player of the season. Because Jordan Young was the National League South player of the season last year. Last year. Sonny, you are going to get praised for your most recent game. It wouldn't. I already praised him for the last game. That's why. I just don't like doing this because I feel like it's going to just rock the boat. You know, it's going to rock the boat if I change them. They're on a salary. If they come to me and say, I want more money, I might say, okay, well, you're not really suited to being a regular starter. You're suited to being a squad player. I might tell them then. But they're under a contract for a certain thing. And I don't want to go in there and say, hey, I'm going to take away some money out of your paycheck because you're not suited to be a regular starter. You're suited to be a squad player. I'm not going to do that. Okay, we're at home against Altrincham. Casemiro goes to Bournemouth. Wow. That was a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff. Injury update. No players injured. That is good news. But I guess I can anticipate a player getting injured since you're telling me there are no injuries. look, Bobby Childs is just telling me, look to have some injuries on the horizon because, this is a computer game. I think I've been there to Pontypridd when we visited England like 20 something years ago now, and Wales actually. Oh, good. Hey, blessed. I guess we've got our sample size high enough now where he's acceptable. I still though have to improve the club's first team coaching staff. Board's very pleased. Supporters are very pleased. Player of the week, development. Positive impact, progressing well. Much experience, progressing well in training. Improved squad status. They like me. I think I'd probably send him out on loan. Potential ability change, only shown the potential be enterprise national level now. Okay. High potential, could become slightly better than Matt J. Could be as good as Matt J. And could become slightly better than Matt J. Matt J is probably sitting there going, come on, bring it. Yeah, let's see if you can be better than me. I think Jordan. He actually right now is my only. I think he's my only midfielder. Tyler. Completed 9/2/26. It's declined slightly over the last month. Tends to be a peripheral figure in the squad. So he'd be my backup. A good Skybet League 2, a leading Skybet League 2. So we could take him up with us. I guess let's wait till the trial is up. Trial will be up tomorrow. And start in 20 minutes. Yeah, Brooks is, we don't need another left back. Got Zach over there. We've got Menzie over there. Tyler Golden could play over there if we sign Tyler Golden. So I think we're just gonna cancel this. Sorry. So you're the GM and you have to, or you're the head coach or whatever, and you have to tell the player, yeah, sorry. We're not interested anymore. Matt Worthington injured. Match prep, high press. Let's go to high press then. Mm-hmm. Now watch my head coach come in and say, yeah, we shouldn't be doing the high press. Do I know anything about these guys? I know that they've scored 1 goal all season. James, you are what, 6'4", and you can't teach that. Not very strong, though. Your first touch is not good. So we need to always trigger a press on you and try to upset you. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go into, based on what we just saw, we're going to press on the outside. We're going to trap outside because they were saying that our trapping inside wasn't being that effective. And we got that information from when was the last game? The last game was it was on the 5th. So we got to go back to the 5th. No, that's not right. That's impossible. When was our last game? The 29th. Okay, so we're going to look for the 29th. Key findings. We've regained possession well in central areas of our own third of the pitch, despite often losing it there. So I think this week should try to press on the outside or trap on the outside. Try that and see how it works. And then we were looking just now also at them, and we wanted to do high press. Wow, they have less than a goal a game. Actually, goals against per game, 2.0. The defenders are performing much better than average. Blocks, clearances, headers won. I wonder if we should do floating. If we should do these guys are 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", jumping reach 11, heading 13, jumping reach 14, heading 12, jumping reach 14, heading 9. Jimmy, he's only 7. I don't like tackling strikers because strikers like to run around in the box. and possibly get knocked down in the box. See, I don't want to click on that 6', 6'9". He can probably tackle him normal. I want to do his weaker foot. Michael, you're a wing back. You're only 5'10" and not very strong according to my calculations. Niall Quinn. Not in the starting 11, apparently. Curtis Thompson. 5'10", not very strong. We're going to tackle you. Daniel. 8. Pretty good agility, though. Don. Not very strong. Not terrific agility. I think we're going to take you off of getting tackled, Daniel, because you've got pretty good agility. You probably break tackles. Agility, not very good. We don't know your agility. Okay. How do we want to build up? Do we want to progress? We just want to go play through the press? Try to play through this? We'll try for a little bit, see how many shots on goal we get early. And then maybe quarter through the game, maybe try to bypass the press. Now, I haven't got notice yet about are you still with the club, Mr. I don't see him here. Are you still with the club? What was his name? I don't see him in here anymore. Let's see. Let's go back over here to loan. Maybe I missed it. Or a trial. That was on Wednesday. You recommend offering him a contract, huh? Wow. Pretty good. Not great flair. Crossing's really good. Wow, crossing's really good. I mean, for our team. Work rate's good. Teamwork's good. Determination 15. Wow. Do you have an agent? Nope. Approach to sign. He wants to be an important player. How about a regular starter? Yeah, we do want to make the Enterprise National playoffs. Sure, we'll try to figure that out. We'll try to work it out. He wants 1,900 per week. How much is Denzi making? 1,300 per week. What is Denzi, by the way? Let's look at Denzi. Denzi is a regular starter. Okay, well, you can make him an important player. And try to push Denzi. Let's compare him with what's his name again? Tyler Golden. I thought we had numbers on Tyler Golden. I don't get it. We have numbers here. Why don't they carry over onto the other screen? How about we do this? Yeah, see? Nothing over here. Yeah, it doesn't show anything. So defending physical speed. Speed, he's 10, pace, acceleration. Let's just go see, approach the side because we need another back. He wants to be 2 years. How about you want 180,000? How about 225? Relegation release clause, okay. Promotion salary raise, shutout bonus. Yeah, we're not going to do a shutout bonus. I'll give you more as an unused substitute. And I'll add a bonus for assists. Assist bonus 950? No. How about 140? 150. And then we're going to want a I'll be right back. Thank you. Yeah, that was just my wife. She had a question about something. I switch this to 1 year, 10 months, and then go here 2 years. He wants 2 years so he can get that extension. He likes this. He likes that. I'm not going to give you a shutout bonus. And he doesn't want the optional contract by club. Oh, I double clicked on it. Gosh, I hate that. I hate that. Shutout bonus, $260. Yeah, I hit click and my finger went down again. I hate when it does that. Well, all I can hope is that the game crashes and I can go back to before. Golden trial finishes. Yeah, trial finished. He finished me. Tactical advice. Balanced mentality. No. You have a speed advantage. Okay. That's the first time I've seen that. Help reduce goals conceded inside the area. If we do what? Lower line of engagement can improve our can improve our goals to touches ratio. If we shoot long shots, shooting on sight would help. They've scored like 2 goals. Okay. He's lacking match fitness. Well, at least I don't have any 5s now or below 6s now. Why is he lacking sharpness? Probably because he's not getting enough. He's not facing enough shots. I think we're gonna switch that around. Inside forward, inside winger. You're playing here where you're supposed to. You are going to be a wing back. I gotta start getting these guys in. He's unhappy. Hayfield. You can go to the under 18s. You, Hammond, can also go to under 18s if they'll let you. I mean, it's altering him, right? It's altering him. So that's what I wanted to do is I wanted to play a rotated squad. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just pick our best 11. Chill midfielder, inside wing, inside forward. And then Evans, Barrett, Tabor. Ad breaks. I'm just going to play through it. Bradshaw, O'Connell. Okay. We expect us to win. Expect us to win. Fitness tests. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Sanders Stars and Torquay under 18's defeat. Mark Sanders, is he contracted to us? He is. Okay. Well, that's good. We play Altrincham today. Okay, what's my bench look like? Okay, put these guys, switch these guys up. Okay, we got Thompson in goal, Mosley, Dreyer, and Dyer. In the central backs area, Denzel on the right as a wing back. All the ball midfielder, JJ's playing that role, and then Manser's playing the defensive midfielder role. Got Young on the left. He wants to be an inside forward over there, not where he excelled last year at right forward. He wanted to change this year, which he is 4 stars. Welch is playing in the channel midfielder role, which is what he wants. Jay's playing. Jay's a trooper. He plays wherever he fits in. And Sonny is playing. He's playing in his best role, poacher. He got 2 goals last game. So, and then do we have any other opposition instructions that we need to do? Trigger a press to this guy. Might as well show him on his weaker foot too, right? Oliver, you're 6'2", but you're not very strong. How about if we tackle you? Go to match. Show onto his weaker foot. We should be winning this. Okay, they kick off. We get the ball back right away. Or not back, but and we lob it down the field. Mosby's gonna. Oh, he gets tripped. Oh, come on, ref. Red card. That's a caution for Don Love. Is Mosby injured? Oh. Mosby is okay. How about we encourage like right away? Okay, we got a throw in. Long throw by Jay. Is Jay our long throw guy? Let's see. Let's see if he is or not. Who's supposed to be our long thrower? Matt J. I changed these. Oh, you know what? I bet you I changed them. The game crashed. Like it's crashed. The game has crashed like 3-4 times in the last week. So it crashed, and then I forgot. Yeah, Denzi. Because look, Matt, you're only a 4. You should just be saying, no, no. I know Denzel's the best long thrower. We're going to bring him in. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah, I changed all these. I took him off of here as a long thrower because he's no good. Let me just take these off. Let's see. You got Zach Bradshaw as a 9. Everton's a 5 or a 6. Let's see. On the left side, Menzie can do that one. On the right side, maybe Manser can do that one. We're going to make it so that he is the default taker on both sides. There it is. Jordan Young. JJ got the assist. Jay just throws it in the box. I don't think that was a pass. I think it was a shot, but it was a shot to the right guy. I'd like to get a 2-goal lead so I could actually praise you guys. They're clearing it really well. It's the second clearance that I've seen. So I think they told us to not play for set pieces. But the goalkeeper is 6'4". This guy's 6'3". This guy is 6'3". This guy is 6'2". Jimmy Knowles is 6 foot. But I think they told us we should be playing for set pieces. No. Right. Yeah, let's not play for set pieces because they are too big. Aren't we playing to try to keep them from hitting those long balls behind? Should have been a goal. Got 8 shots, 3 on target, 3 long shots. We're not shooting long shots, right? No, we're discouraging long shots. We're working the ball into the box. They said we should be progressing through both flanks, or the right flank. Young, you can hit it. Hit it. Oh, man, he hit. I think he hit the upright again. He hit the upright last game. Okay, so who's going to throw the ball in now? Denzi, right? Look at that, 10 shots. There it is, there it is. Oh, man. But I can't praise them. I can't praise them because we're only ahead by 1 goal. And if I shout encouragement, it's going to get them like, well, we're ahead. I'm going to focus. There it is. There it is. No, only a few reacted. Nice header. Now I can praise them. Oh, we already told them to focus. Oh, they're discouraged because I told them to focus and they scored. Yeah, but it came in after. Okay, 14 shots, 6 long, so about 30%. Do 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 do. Oh, brother. XG. Our XG is good. Clear cut chances. Corners, headers won. They're winning more headers, so we're not playing for set pieces. They fouled us 4 times. They got 1 yellow card. We got more possession, more distance covered. We're breaking down their press better than they're breaking down our press. Let's see, final third, about 3 times the number of passes in their final third. Almost double the progressive passes. Only 1 offside. That's good. I thought we hit the woodwork on that one. Guess not. Okay. Positively chuffed. Everybody's chuffed. Throw in. Denzi's going to get it. Long throw, Denzi. Oh, good save. Gonna be another highlight. It is. Jay's taking the corner. Scoops it up. Another corner. Dominating the second half. At least we were. JJ's got it. Gives it to Jay. Jay moves it up. Looking for Welch. Can't get it to him. Mansur is going to throw it over on the left to Young. Gives it back to Young. Ooh. And Welch almost had it. Even though we're not playing for set pieces, we've got 9 corners. Keep the ball in play. Why are we playing a low block? Why are we playing a high press? Oh, that must be one of the instructions. We're going to balanced. The lower defensive line. We're supposed to be doing a high press. That's what we do. "20 shots. Let's see who's getting tired. Sonny's not having a great game. They bring Tabor on for Sonny. Oh, let's see what he can do. And Dreyer not getting tired. Everybody else looks pretty good. Young's on an 8.83. And Jay's all right. Let's see where everybody else is at in a little bit. Sonny's going off the pitch. We're bringing on our new striker. Okay, just throws it forward. Dreyer just keeps lumping it in. Guys aren't particularly tired. Denzi tends to get tired more than others, though. So who can we bring on for Denzi? Barat. Get you some play time. My backs. O'Connell, you can come on. You play wingback? Probably be better there. Okay. Who else? Young's having a really good game. Welch, Jay. Let's bring we're gonna bring Freeman on over here. Hello, Everton. You could come on for Welch, but Welch is having a pretty good game. Let's keep that one in our pocket then. They've had 3 shots, 1 on target. Throw in. Long throw from Denzi. I guess I probably could have played a more rotated squad. That'll be useful information for the future. Okay. Dominated that one. 14 long shots out of 27, 50%. That is a loss. We lost that part of the game. You cannot keep these guys from shooting long shots. I have not found a way to do it. Okay, so we held them. We broke their press better than they broke ours. And again, they had 5 shots, 3 on target. So in the last couple of minutes there, they had 2 shots and they were both on target. Long shots. Final third passes, 3 times the passes in the final third. We only scored 2 goals though. Our goal scoring, we need to find a striker, I think. We had much more of the ball than they did. We only completed 5 of 46 crosses. Wow. We're not a good crossing team. We're up to 7th. Young Stellar's Torquay score. Easy victory. Easy? I wouldn't call it easy. Young had what? Young scored both goals? Now see, where do you see their per game stats? Does this first one mean that he scored it? Yeah, he did score it. So he scored the second one also. Okay. So I want to make sure I praise him for the right thing. Next game is against Weldstone. They're 17th. So everybody's going to after every game, everybody's going to do this. And then I'm going to rest players here. So I'm going to rest them for a week. I'm going to rest them for a day here, except for the goalkeepers. So we're going to do general goalkeeping. We're not going to do a match practice. No. We're going to do our chance conversion. And do, let's see, ball distribution. Is that technical? Yep. And then over here, we're going to do set piece routines. And then over here, we're going to do I guess we can do the set piece routines for the rest of the squad, because the rest of the squad, my starters aren't going to get this one. They're going to come in here. Recovery. Here we're going to go team bonding. We're going to do that here also. Let's do a match review here. Here we'll do a match review. Here we'll do team bonding. Do 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 do. So I see nobody here is going to get, because everybody's going to do this, and then we're going to rest everybody here, except the goalkeepers, before we go into the York game. York is what, 20th? So I should probably be their 17th. And they were who was that? My brain. Weldstone, okay. So Weldstone is picked to be 21st, and they're at they're up to 17th. So we should probably, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. What do we want to do? There. Well, let's see what the squad looks like. Sure, you can go on trial with us. Sure. History have no goals from 9 touches in our penalty area. Good at number of touches in the ball in the opposition's penalty area. Scored none of our 12 shots attempted from outside. None of the 3 shots attempted from inside. Turned 83 entries into the final third into 13 shots on goal. He made an offer for him. Finishing. First touch is great. Finishing is not so good. So really, this is where he could play or here. Yeah, you can come in on trial. Early signs of an excellent signing for a midfielder. I don't think we need a midfielder. So we're going to make you available to the under 18s. Oh, did I rest my players yet? Oh, good. Keep clicking through. So we're going to rest my starters over here. Oh. Wellstone scouting report. Clear-cut chances 4. Goal analysis. Let's go to tactics, opposition instructions. Apply all the advice. We're not tackling anybody heavy. That's good. Daniel, you're 6'1", not super strong. Don't want to tackle you though. Sean, you are not very strong and not very big. Giovanni, not very big either. So we will tackle you. We will trigger a press on the goalkeeper like we always do. Show him onto his weaker foot. Omar, we're going to tackle you. Zach, we're going to tackle you. I show you guys onto your weaker foot also, huh? Harry Noon. Harry. Emmett. 5'7". Wow. Emmett. Why are you so small? Oh, because you're a wingback. Right? Acceleration. Look at that. Up to 16 acceleration. Try to tackle him. Probably don't trigger a press on him. If you trigger a press, he's just going to run right around you. 14 strength, jumping reach, heading is 10. Jack, you're 6 foot, jumping, heading. Ryan, you are 5'11", 5'8", but you're very pacey. So let's try to tackle you normal. David, you are 6'2", jumping reach, handling, kicking, aerial reach. Do 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 do. So what are we going to do? We're going to try to play through, pass the feet, work the ball into the box, low crosses, keep the ball in play. I try to do a high press. That's kind of what we do, a high press. Trap outside. We might have to lower our defensive line. What if we do balanced on that? Now let's see. How's everybody doing? We haven't gotten past our rest day yet, so let's keep an eye on that. He's agreed a deal to join the club. This is the one that we just signed, right? On the right side. Very determined. Sure, why not? One of the reasons I'm doing this is because Denzi on the right side, he seems to get tired. I mean, he's tired at the 60th minute. And sometimes I haven't had anybody to put him in there to put him in. So let's see when he's coming in. We signed Golden. Now see, okay, that's fine. The board likes it. 22-year-old Michael Strickland, cover at center back. Well, are you going to Enterprise National Team of the Week? Jordan Young. Only the one. Yep. Okay, so now did our new guy come in? Golden, yes. So what spot is Golden gonna take? Let's see. He can play over here. So he could actually take Bradshaw's spot. So then we could bring Dylan Freeman back in. He's a loanee. Because Golden can play here, here, here. Yeah, he can play pretty much anywhere. Denzi can still only play, I think, yeah, here or here. Let's see if we can get through another game. So they're 17th. What if we did a fully rotated squad? And they're only 2 matches. See, they're not under a heavy load. Maybe do best 11, but then like maybe give Sam. you cannot play. You are made available for the under 18 squad for 90 minutes. So how about if we bring Maswi's under kind of heavy. So we could bring in Bradshaw for Maswi. Who else is under heavy, if anybody? Well, let's see. Player targets and promises. Oh, we're doing poor on that one. Well, you might not be with us in 242 days, so bringing quality to strengthen the first team squad in defense. Okay, he's happy with that. We need to improve the first team coaching staff still. Improved over the last 2 months. Good. The amount of extra training he's getting. If I set it to automatic, does that mean that it will adjust based on what he's looking for? Yeah, I want you to assign the mentoring groups. You're a Continental Pro license. So do some Continental Pro coaching. Ooh, Weldstone slumped to record defeat. Is this the Chelsea or this the Weldstone that we're going to be playing? Yeah, this is the Weldstone we're playing. Wow. Yeah, we're going to press. We're going to do our pressing. And do our high press. What was I going to look at? Oh yeah, I was going to look at our tactics again. How about we start Tabor? We'll put Sonny on the bench. He's medium. Evans is on a 6.65. Thompson's on a 6.9. Who played in the last game? Who played in the last game? Thompson. Okay, he had a 7-2 in the last game. So let's place Evans. I think Evans is kind of going to be our backup goalkeeper. Young and Jay. Masters on the bench. Although Everton could come in for Welch. Freeman could come in for Young. He wants to be what? Inside forward? Inside winger, okay. Can Hayfield come in and just give Welch a rest? Welch is a important player, and Hayfield is a impact sub. Hayfield hasn't played at all. Moswy is a loanee. I think that's good. 2 days, Weldstone slumped to a fitness reasons. It's been a rich vein of form. I think I like the way I have it set up. Do I have a piling, right? He can play for the under 18s. He's a trialist. Oh, Bodo set to move on loan to Torquay. Says who? Don't really need a winger. I mean, let's look at our actually been playing Matt J over here. I don't know why he doesn't show up over here. Been playing Matt J over there. Sonny can play there. How about if we bring him in on trial? How much do we want to bring him in for? Extensive knowledge. Bring him in on loan. He's a potential Sky Bet League 2 standard. What's his current salary? So we're going to pay how much for him? I wish I could see how much the 84% was. And why do I have to pay? Why do I have to pay? He's from Reading. I shouldn't have to pay. They're my senior affiliate. I don't get it. Delay the transfer. Tactical advice. Find a spot where I can click. Would be suitable for us to play the cautious mentality. Do it. Okay. Aim to frustrate. Shooting on sight. Here's the thing. They just lost 6-0. They just lost 6-0 to Chelsea. Zach. Come on, dude. They just lost 6-0 to Chelsea. And they're telling me, be afraid. Be very afraid. Expect the team to show it to draw the next match against Wealdstone. They're 16th. They just lost to Chelsea 6-0. They lost to Chelsea under 21s. I mean, I understand. Max Abbott Hamid was the team's top performer. Okay. So I think this is going to be it. It's going to be my last game today. So we're playing a rotated team because Wealdstone is their 17th now, I think. And they just got beat by Chelsea under 21, 6-0. So we're going to have Evans in goal, Bradshaw, Golden on the outside at the base of the team of defense. We're going to have Dyer and Barrett. In central defense, O'Connell and JJ. Defending in midfield, we have Dylan Freeman play inside winger. Jay's going to play inside winger on the right. Low Everton's going to play channel midfielder. He wants to play attacking midfielder. No, he wants to play channel midfielder. Okay. And then we got Tabor up front playing poacher. He wants to play channel forward. Set him as channel forward. Okay, let's see. We're on a good run, so keep it going. Defenders, let's make a difference. Midfielders, make me proud. Attackers, score some goals. Evans gathers securely, and he lumps it out. I thought I was telling him to play back to the hit the crossbar. We're getting worked here. Okay, got it. Bradshaw went right past you, dude. And he just lumps it out. Okay, Evans comes out and grabs it. Okay, I thought I was telling my my goalkeeper distribution. Okay, let's do that. I was telling him to distribute to my fullbacks. Because I want to play through the press. But he just lumped it down the field. Okay, let's just keep it there then. And he just lumps it. Okay, we got an attack going. Tabor's in. He scores. Was he offside? The flag's not up. So 6 minutes in, Tabor's got a goal. Oh, yeah, he's through. Nice finish. Under pressure from the goalkeeper. They're definitely getting more shots than we are. And we don't have the XG really to show what we're doing. They've got more possession. How did they play this well against how did they play so bad against Chelsea? Hits the upright. Barnett gathers the ball up. He gets it over to Golden. Golden should be on the other side of the pitch. He is a carrot top, isn't he? And Barrett gives the ball away. Nkrumah, are you supposed to tackle him? Okay, we had an ad break running, but I didn't notice, so I'm just going to finish up this game. That'll be it for me anyway, so. Playing it out from the back, lumps it down the field. Jay gives it back. No, he turns, gives it to Low Everton. Low Everton's looking for a cross. Jay gives it back to Golden. We're just passing nicely here. Gives it into Freeman, hits the post. We have hit the woodwork so many times this year. Wellstone gets a free kick for what, offside? Jay strays into an offside position. Jay intercepts the ball, gives it to Low Everton. Low Everton's playing attacking midfielder. Well, channel midfielder, I guess. Oh, man, he's tripped inside the box. That is a penalty. Jay is our taker. I hope he's the right taker. Oh, wait. Matt Jay's a 10. Jordan Young's a 12. Oh, he's a 15. Sorry, Matt. I hope I didn't break your concentration. Yelling on the field. Give this piece of paper to Matt. He gets it. I thought I was going to sky it over, but he gets it. We can give him a praise. I thought he was going to send it over the crossbar, right into the upper right corner. That's a great penalty right there. Sent the keeper the wrong way. I praised him. Some of them are happy. Evans lumps it down the field, but we get it back to Tabor. Tabor doesn't know what to do with it. He gives it to Jay. Jay sends it down the left side to Freeman Morgan. And they intercept, and they get it up to Nkrumah. And there's what a block. What a block. Oh, man, that was a terrible pass, Low Everton. That was a terrible pass. You had both Tabor and Jay running in on the right side, and you just kick it past Morgan. No, that was a terrible pass. Evans he's gonna lump it down the field. And then Barrett's gonna lump it down the field. Oh, Low Everton's through. Low Everton's through. Oh, man. Did the keeper save that? Low Everton was through all by himself. Breakaway. He's going to lump it. Are you going to lump it? He's going to lump it. Oh, dear. JJ gives it. Their midfield is like really clogged. Low Everton's got it again. Hits the woodwork. That's the second time this game we've hit the woodwork. I mean, that's the second time this game. We've hit the woodwork at least a dozen times this year. I think we probably averaged twice a game where we hit the woodwork. He's got a free kick there. That's a corner. There's a group of kids out there. The Baker Street Irregulars out there throwing the ball back in the pitch. What a save. No, no, no. I guess you guys can't see this. It's a crash. Application error. A serious error was encountered and the application will now close. An error report will be uploaded to the developers for analysis. Please accept our apologies for the inconvenience. And if desired, please create a support ticket. Oh, come on. That's twice this session. So how far back do I got to go? Got to be kidding me. Frustrating. I think I want to roll back. This is like at least half a dozen times in the last few days that the game has crashed. In the last, I'd say like 4 or 5 days. So frustrating, man. Come on. I'm just going to start again and see where we are and just go from there. And then I'm just going to, that'll do it for me today. It's the second time today this has crashed. Very, very frustrating. So now I know save before the game. Yeah, see, we're all the way back to this is the game we were playing. Oh, Weldstone. Okay. Saturday at 0000 hours. So it saved it before the game started. It's interesting. Is the game in progress? Is the game in progress? No. But did it take my instructions? Got all my instructions here. Did it take my instructions for my team? So my fullbacks. It just crashed again. It just crashed again. And you guys can't see this, but let's see if I can find yeah, there it is. Well, that would really suck, wouldn't it, if this was a yeah, there it is right there. If this was a basically breaking the game. Well, I'll try to start it up again. I want to do a new save file in case. I mean, if the save file is corrupted, then a new save file is going to be corrupted also. That's the third time this session that the game has crashed. Try crash save. Okay, this is my most recent one. So let's try this crash save. Can always rename it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make any changes. I mean, basically, the game is. I'm clicking on some of this stuff, the game's crashing. Like when I click back here on team shape, it just crashed again. Okay, that's going to do it for me. Sorry. Hopefully, I mean, I've got the 2 save files now. So hopefully this problem gets fixed. But I do have to get ready to go pick up my daughter anyway. So wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And hopefully see you tomorrow with a game that is functioning. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.